there's going to be an Xbox event January 25th at noon Pacific Standard Time. Hello, everybody. This is finally the moment that a lot of us have been waiting for. When is Redfall coming out? When is Starfield coming out? When is Forza and all this stuff coming out? Well, we finally will get some answers at the end of the month with a developer direct. And this is exciting, but there is one thing missing, at least in my opinion, from this developer direct that should be there. And no, it is not Starfield. So we're going to be kind of briefly going through this, not like every single word, but just briefly going through this, what you could expect from it, and a little bit of thoughts on it. And first off, it's called a developer direct, but on screen you can see here, there's Turn 10, there's Arcane, there's ZeniMax, there's Mojang, but not Bethesda on the picture, not Bethesda. It's interesting that they're going with the developer direct name, but let's just quickly skim through what you can expect from this show. So it's going to be on January 25th, as you can see, presented by the game creators themselves from studios including Arcane Austin, Mojang Studios, Turn 10, ZeniMax Online Studios. The developer direct will focus on big features, extended gameplay showcases, and the latest info for games launching in the next few months, including The Elder Scrolls Online, Forza Motorsport, Minecraft Legends, and Redfall. And this is one part of my prediction that was right. To dedicate the proper amount of time for a deep dive into Bethesda Game Studios' Starfield, a standalone show is in the works. I can't believe that part was actually right. That to me acknowledges that Xbox knows that Starfield is like their big game this year. Like that is a game that cannot miss, not just in terms of how good it is, but in terms of how big it feels, how much they want people to notice it. That's an entire problem with Xbox in itself. They just don't really market their stuff as well as like PlayStation or Nintendo does. Just nutshell, Elder Scrolls Online, they're going to have the studio director unveiling the major chapter update, including the latest regions of Tamriel to become playable in ESO. But what's interesting, and they're going to have a big new update, but right after this developer direct, there's going to be a reveal event. So they make that sound like it's separate. I'm not sure why they don't just kind of include that here. But then, they're going to show more Forza Motorsport. Minecraft Legends, I did not know that there is PvP in this game. It makes sense. It's going to be a action strategy game, so why not? That sounds awesome. But I did not know that there would be PvP. That's one thing I wish Minecraft Dungeons had in it. So I don't know if they revealed that before, but that's really cool. I'm looking forward to them talking about that and people hopefully talking about that instead of just Motorsport, Redfall, and Starfield. But speaking of Redfall, of course, they're going to show more of Redfall, have some good look at multiplayer gameplay, which I don't know if we've necessarily seen. We've just seen, the gameplay straight up, but I'm going to be very happy to see them demonstrate how the multiplayer exactly works, and they're going to do the same for Motorsport. I didn't really talk about that much, but they're setting expectations here, which is a really good thing for them to do. And because whenever you hear about events like this, everybody's like, oh my God, I can't wait for them to show Hellblade. I can't wait for them to show Avowed. I can't wait for them to show whatever Compulsion's working on. They're setting expectations here. And while this event isn't turning out the way I kind of hoped it would be with a grander scale, at the least, they're setting expectations. And this is a very first party, well, not showcase, but, direct. But another part they say earlier on is they say, and Game Pass over the next few months. Some games coming to Game Pass over the next few months, which they could mean just these first party things. But they also say later on at the end, stay tuned to Xbox and Bethesda's official social channels for more on the developer direct. I really hope this is more than just those 4 games. If it is just those 4 games, cool. Because this is what we've wanted. We've wanted literally an Xbox Direct. This is a good method. If this is a developer direct with all the developers that Xbox has under them now, which is a lot. They have, 15 under Xbox Game Studios, 7 or 8 under ZeniMax, aka Bethesda. There's a lot that those people are working on. And I don't know, will we get reveals in these developer directs in the future? Maybe, but for now, it doesn't seem like it. It's more so, here's a look at some coming projects that we know are going to be coming very soon. And if that's the case, if you are talking about Elder Scrolls Online here, you're going to be talking about Elder Scrolls Online, a live service game that is having things added to it, why are we not talking about Halo Infinite in this yet? Halo Infinite is your flagship game, and it has its newest season coming up in March. They might save that. Maybe they'll save that for the Starfield one. If the Starfield one isn't just devoted to Starfield, which it sounds like they're kind of, they say a standalone show, so it doesn't sound like anything else will be in that show. So if this is the only one we get until the summer showcase, or the E3 one in June, why are you not taking this as an opportunity to bring some attention back to your flagship IP with Season 3 coming out and with everything they've added to the game? I would love to see ESO Online, Minecraft Legends, Redfall, and Halo Infinite highlighted, and having these little 4 to 5 minute little, sure, gameplay showcases, or it's just like a vidoc, a video behind the scenes thing. I'm very sad to not see Xbox kind of giving love to their main flagship that desperately needs the attention right now that the game is in such a great state, in my opinion. But maybe you disagree. And lastly, there's a lot of exclusive Xbox games as well as Game Pass games coming that we don't know release dates for. We don't know Benedict Fox. We don't know Ravenlock or Flintlock. We don't know Lightyear Frontier. There's a lot of games that we don't know that are exclusive to Xbox and are coming to Game Pass that we don't know when they're coming out. So it would have been great if we could get something like that soon as well. There's still a lot of ground to cover than just these 4 games, but at least it's something. And hopefully we'll get another one of these in February. Do you think we could? Because it just sounds like we need more than just Starfield. They're doing the bare minimum right now. They're doing the absolute bare minimum. But do you think that they could do more in February or March? Let me know what you think in the comments. And are you excited for this event? And which of these 4 that they are highlighting here are you most excited to see more about? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to be geek, be proud, be awesome, and stay tuned for more upcoming Xbox speculation.